Alright guys, we're right back where we left off. And in the last episode, we had a double death. We had Ibuki and Hiyoko die. Now Ibuki looked like a downright suicide. Can't say whether it was or not. There could have been something. But she climbed the ladder in the video. I don't know if it could have been forced into, but there is blood on it. I can see from a distance there's blood on the ladder. Which might have something to do with Hiyoko, because there's no blood from Ibuki. But I've only got 3 suspects in this for me, which is Nekomaru, who we haven't seen since he got injured. Soda, which I pray to Jesus it isn't Soda. He's like my main man here. And Sonya, never mind. Even though... Gundam... There's no way, because Gundam was in his cabin. And there might be other names I'm not remembering right off. Also, Fuyuhiko is still... What is this? Impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island.
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot.
This is just...
I don't think it's my girl. For now, we should lower the person wearing the handbag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad. Yes. But what about preserving the scene of the crime? Who fucking cares about that? I do. The control panel for the baton lighting on the ring. On the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one? Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. With a motorized sound like a growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay? I mean, we know it's Ibuki. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki. Damn it! It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something. So you finally showed up, the root of all evil. How dare you call me your big brother, the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone? There's Soda. Yeah, but you could be...
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here? Ibuki and Hiyoko. You're a suspect. So 2 people have been killed? I don't think you.
What?
Whoa there. That's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital.
This is trouble.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Hold on. Are you 2 cured? Nagito Akane, are you okay? Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys. That stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, because I got bored. For that silly reason. And now the killing has started. There's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now. So you don't have to worry about it anymore. Goddamn.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible! How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily? Who cares about the nitty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file!
Always excited, Mona.
See ya later!
Hoo-hoo, I'll be waiting for the class trial. Do your best to investigate. Again, we have to do this again. We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these 2, then we cannot let this be. What do we have to do this? Damn it. Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll be executed. Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru? Huh?
That's weird.
That's strange, I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you had liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe.
Leave it to me.
But please leave Nekomaru to me. I'm Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best. Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it? I'll stay. I still don't feel very good. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you. And let's get started, so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those two's sake, we need to find the truth. And then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Oh! Hold on. Okay. So technically, no, Ibuki's not going to be a suicide because she was gullible. That was her disease trait. So they could have told her it was better off if she put a bag over her head and hung her, and that would be better for everyone, and so she would have done it. So technically, that is a murder. Okay, so this is a double murder. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while, but why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering? Yeah, I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. So, Kazuchi left the music venue into the cloud of grumbling complaints, but it really is hot. In fact, it's sweltering hot. Why is it this hot? Now, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. Okay, there are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyota and Hiyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyota's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hiyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. What the is that it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Let's go file 3. Well, truth bullet, I guess. It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Maybe the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? A reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
But without knowing the truth behind this case. That's what I think. Seriously, I'd really prefer if you had a more confident-sounding catchphrase. I find it endearing. Yes, so we're really down on people now. Like, we're really down on people now. So, we didn't commit the murder. You were in a hospital bed. So we're down to the only people who could be is Gundam, which I don't see, but it's very possible. Soda, who is kind of my leading man right now for who committed this murder, even though I don't want it to be true. Nekomaru, who has been missing in action since he got blown up. You're clear, I think. You could have done it. And you were around the patients the whole time. You could have told Mikon to go kill herself. But that doesn't explain that you could have been so tired that you went and killed Hiyoko too, because Hiyoko made fun of you so much. So Mikon and Soda, they're my 2 number 1s right now. The shattered remains of the machinery all spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This too must
Kazuchi
be
put
the
it in the
will
music
of
venue for
Kazao.
communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well?
Even if they know they're not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Yeah, don't question that. Then, what was that thing I saw? Surveillance camera unit has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay, we're gonna look at your body. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Blood on her shoes. Was this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood. But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else. Blood on the soles is matted.
Damn
Hey,
right.
Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? Okay, she could have been told to kill and then told to hang herself, pinning the final on whoever told Ibuki to do what she was doing. So now we could be down to anybody. Which, again, Mikan. Sorry, I skipped that text. Yeah, at first I didn't know. It's Ibuki because of the hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
Well.
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own. So right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? Now that's impossible, because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. It's because... Look, there's even drag marks. Look at that. Hiyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape. And she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Well, I guess if somebody just would have had to tie up the body after, if they got Ibuki to kill her. Who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? It isn't tied in the back. But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? Oh, Hiyoko! When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? No! She was killed first. Okay, but if it is possible, whoever did it had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hey, Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all. But there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hiyoko's kimono. That's exactly it. It would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Akane!
Yo!
What's up?
Hey.
But there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached for the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
Weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you're looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps...
Looks different to the keys to the cottage. So this must be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But...
If her key was so deep inside her kimono, that would be hard to remove. And it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude that there's something Hiyoko had with her all along. Okay. So the motel room key. Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all of those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is...
See?
The way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on her Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? Like a medical person maybe would? Mikan? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape was acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. I think it's Mikan now. The stepladder's tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a bloodstain? There it is. Look, there's some blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hiyoko's blood. That's the only thing I can think of. Bloodstain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Stepladder's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. And the news. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features, but despite the fact the music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she was hanging herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Rope used for hanging. Hemp bag. Ibuki had a hemp bag over her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. So that's not going to get added to anything? No. Candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used normal stage light. Unless they didn't want something being figured out. With her arms crossed, and a thoughtful look on her face, she was silently staring at the stage floor. There's something dropped on the floor there. Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty.
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, that isn't something. Is this a blood stain?
Yep.
Well, a blood stain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what is strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Why indeed?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain, as long as the body is nearby, there's no way he'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off the bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Smudge of the floor is added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Well, that's all I can do. Still more to... Curtain? Black curtain hanging by the first side of the stage. The curtain is not wide enough. It can't reach from one side to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? It's strange that it fit properly. It's probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, so just like the curtain in the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain to the supermarket? If they went that far, this was probably something what the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Okay, we got the curtain. There's still some things here, I guess. Ah, the AC! Looks like the music venue's AC unit, that's right. You might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn down the heater, off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. Why would it need to be so hot in here? Okay, so I've seen everything there. Talk to everybody.
Damn right.
Kajima, take a look at this.
Huh?
Look what's at the front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
If something like that is in the front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue? Remember when we came to the music venue? We couldn't get in? Everyone opened it and the thing we do is force our way through. I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know. Doesn't matter if you can do it or not, we have to try. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! After you can get signal, we charge into the door at full force. So that's what blocked off her door. Easy Pezzy figured out. The door was locked when we tried to get inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out this door doesn't have a lock at all. The door is designed to be pushed upon, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, did you think it would have locked the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then how was the killer able to get in? Huh? I mean, the music video doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside. Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, and they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us. You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. Like he said, that might be possible.
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you 2 were discussing. Shiaki, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
see?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but as she said that, Shiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. It ate it. Why are you putting it in your mouth? Ah, it smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop. And this chewiness. I see, this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply directly and smoothly into the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Takes about the glob of the mouth and left it in the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider that some kind of clue, right? Semi-transparent globe. Fuck! We're back on Soda. Because Mikan couldn't have... She wasn't in here. Because yes, there is no other entrance, just the main door. So, that really leaves Soda and Nevermind. I think it's Soda. Soda committed. Soda did this. There's no one else really, because you weren't in here. So you couldn't have been locked in. You were in the hospital. You were in the hospital. You could have also done it. But for some reason I can't see it. You couldn't have done it now, unless the whole locked in here. Okay, if the person was sitting in here the whole time, it's Soda. If they weren't sitting here the whole time when we broke in, it's Mika. That's what we're going with. That's my 2. Hajime, this might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Could you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
Oh.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No! This guy just has to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants
How
to know.
unfortunate.
Let's see, that's disappointing. Can you blame me? Honey? Sorry, just have to send off a quick message. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Ikamaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I've gotten that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Ikamaru's not here. Ikamaru will definitely come back. You're right. Even I'm horrified of my power of the Eye of the Overlord. What the heck is this? You stupid fool, I cannot believe you haven't noticed that apparent thing. Little humans, they refuse to lift their heads up for fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky. Put my head up, does he mean that there's something up there? Up where? What do you mean? Nature. I can't believe you haven't noticed that apparent thing. What? I'm not seeing nothing. that just takes me back to the stage.
Something like this.
It's happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe
How
it.
cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. Such a tragedy. I just say how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason that we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just
We
as I
must
thought.
do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Ooh, I'd only noticed sooner Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Naka's room, I went to the on-call room. And that's when it came to me. Thought I should go check on everyone in the hospital. How everyone in the hospital is doing, one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. It's alright if I continue with my autopsy. If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life, at least. What happened to not doubting me? We got her account. No, I don't want to go to the stage. I've seen everything on the stage. That adherent...
Hey,
Characters in my
how
let me know.
unfortunate.
Like, staff only room. I guess we should go there. 067 looks like it's the only storage room. I might as well investigate in here too. I'm just not seeing what Gundam's all about. What the fuck is going on in here? Like, did you come here? Did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? They tipped over the stepladder on the stage, the duct tape finding Hiyoko. That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that were used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
But,
That's the main reason why this case is really special.
man,
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime,
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
right?
Hey, if you could explain to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some useful information. Really? You may have confused us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
Mean.
That's not true! I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy. And I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? And it can't be helped, I guess I'll rely on my gut feelings. Feelings? You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater. After he said that, I'll get to walk out of my sight. The movie theater. Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Good question. But we will continue our investigation, guys, in the next episode. So please comment, subscribe, and tell me what you thought of this episode. And I will see you all in the next one as usual. Take care till then, and bye-bye.